Ich hab so ein großes Maul, damit ich dich besser fresse!
It's enthralling. It's entertaining. It's informative. And it has given Kassel a new, breathtaking perspective. The Grimm World. Once upon a time. No, stop. Not once, but now there is a building in the heart of Kassel. Not a museum, a place of adventure. The exhibits in the Grimm World tell you about the life and work of the famous Brothers Grimm in a way you can literally grasp. Come into the exciting world of Hansel and Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, Little Red Riding Hood, and all the other fairy tale characters, as well as the Grimm's German Dictionary, the largest and most comprehensive dictionary of the German language. The Grimm World comprises 1,600 square meters of exhibition space, divided into 3 sections with a total of 25 individual walk-in chapters. The first section is about the world of language and words. Here you realize that Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm were more than just collectors of fairy tales. The installation Book of Words by Ecke is a homage to their most ambitious project, the German Dictionary. Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm began their work on the dictionary in 1838, and they didn't forget to include swear words.
Bösewicht!
Dummschnute.
Volltrottel!
Katzekopf.
But the brothers had underestimated the extent of their task. They had expected it to take about 10 years. In the end, it took more than 120, so that neither of them saw it through to the end. Today, the Grimm Dictionary comprises 33 volumes, lists more than 320,000 entries, and weighs 84 kilograms. Moving past a few letters of the alphabet, you find the highlight of the presentation, 5 copies of the fairy tales. This collection was the greatest stroke of genius by the Grimms. Of all books written in German, this is the most widely read, most translated, and best-selling all over the world. The books on show are the personal copies belonging to Jacob and Wilhelm, and they contain their handwritten notes and corrections. That is why they were included in the UNESCO Memory of the World Register in 2005. They are absolutely priceless. A few steps down in the second section of the Grimm World, we come to the realm of imagination and images. The stories by the brothers Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm have enriched the childhood of many people around the world. Here in the Grimm World, the fairy tales come to life.
Spieglein, Spieglein an der Wand, wer ist die Schönste im ganzen Land?
Auf dem Ohr. Bin ich schön von dir. Das hast du spät gesagt. Echt so schön. Wow.
Danke.
Eis. Was bist du schön? So was Schönes, wirklich. So.
And this is how the fairy tales sound in other languages.
Hey, hurra, ni vizuri ya kwamba.
A little way down the hall, in the third section of the Grimm World, you can find out all about how the brothers lived. And that also includes, some things that are not so well known. For example, you hear about Dorothea Fiemann, who told the Brothers Grimm many fairy tales, which they then put into their collection. Who knows, maybe Wilhelm and Jacob Grimm would never have become so famous today if she hadn't helped them. And you can also get to know another brother Grimm, who was almost forgotten, Ludwig Emil. He was overshadowed by his older brothers all through his life, in spite of being an extremely talented artist in his own right. He was later a professor at the College of Art in Kassel, where he spent most of his life. But there are further reasons why the Grimm World has to be located in Kassel. This was the town where the Grimms wrote down the world-famous fairy tales. This is where Jacob and Wilhelm began their work on the German dictionary. The two of them spent more than 30 years of their lives here all together. It was the period which Jacob Grimm described as the most hard-working and maybe also the most productive time of their lives. It is obvious that the memory of the Grimms is alive in the whole region around Kassel. There is a special area of 330 square meters on level 1 of the Grimm World, where temporary exhibitions are staged up to 3 times a year. They throw light on the whole spectrum of the Grimm's work in a surprising and innovative fashion. You can get up-to-date information about these special presentations on the website grimmworld.de. And when you've finished your tour, the Grimm adventure is by no means over. You can browse through the souvenirs, gifts, books and other items on sale. If your tummy is rumbling after your stay in the exhibition, you can try the homemade cakes or snacks in the Falada Cafe. And you should on no account miss the fabulous views from the rooftop terrace, which would surely have delighted the Grimms. On a clear day, you can see the Knallhütte, the inn where Dorothea Fehmarn once lived and heard the fairy tales she repeated to them. The whole Grimm universe is here to be discovered, here in the Grimm World in Kassel.